So here we are. It's a dynamic week for many, many reasons. Um, and I'm sure that if you've been with me a long time, sometimes when I perceive that kind of toggle between 3D and 5D and back and forth, how things on one hand are very powerful and empowering and moving us along and accelerating the dynamic of what we're doing. On the other hand, you know, 3D comes in and it talks to you, and it is actually the manifestation of um, whatever we have inside of ourselves that is a contradiction to these beautiful energies that are coming in. And it's interesting as I was sitting here just kind of waiting for people to to show up. All of a sudden I could just feel that vibration of love, 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 love. It just comes in whenever I sit here and I get ready to open the gates, shall I say, for all of us to be together once a month for the full moon. And this is where we kind of open up to the energies coming through there. And then there's when the moon is um, new moon and not available to us visually, that's the time when these other kind of galactic energies come in, um, primarily from galactic center. And more it's feeling to me more and more heart-based. So, um, so anyway, let's I think immediately just drop into our meditation time if you would join me and just see what information's coming through and what vibrations are coming through. And also to acknowledge before we even get started that in our meeting last night for Project Harmony, we were gifted a beautiful little preview or review, shall we say, of what's going on kind of in the more celestial realms. And it was pointed out that the outer planets are kind of lining up in the form of a basket. And the thought was, well, what are you holding in your basket? What are you holding that you need to empty out or to view and go, yeah, that's my past. I don't need that anymore. Or I need to resolve that. Okay, let's have a look. Or on the other hand, what I prefer to see is that what are you going to put in your basket to hold for yourself, for your path, for for humanity, for this process of acceleration that many others are speaking about. It's not just us. So, what's in your basket? Take a look. Let's just go in right now and just take a look at what's in our basket. Do we have things from the day that are nestled in there and pinging around, rattling around? And if so, let's just take a moment just to thread through it and just to acknowledge it and thank it for whatever those issues are, whether it be, physical, energetic, emotional, um, ancestral, family, any of that. So just take these next few moments just to look inside what you call your vehicle. And while you're doing that, I'm going to just bring in, kind of just this love, 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 love as a vibration. And yes, it's seven loves strung together. But there's another force behind it that has shown up for us repeatedly through all these mm, years and decades of working together. And for some who come in here from time to time, it's been decades that we've been doing the work. Hmm. And there is a strong radiance coming actually from and through source harmonic. That strong vibration coming through the moon, if you will, through this vibration that we're in from source harmonic, and it's going to have um, an impactful message for us this evening. And it's asking first that we just take these items in our basket and we just, pull one out and say, well, that happened yesterday, and this thing kind of upset me today, and I wonder why this is happening. And that we, hang on, more people are asking to come in. Um, that we just look at them without attachment and say, interesting. And this is the guidance from what I call source harmonic. And for those of you who haven't been with us for a long time, it's a frequency based divine energy that is not a being, but it is a harmonic of creation. And even as you look at those incidental moments or encapsulations in this basket, in this vessel of you, look at them with love. And if every single one that you turn over, you see and you feel as a gorgeous lesson, a turn of the wheel, something to attend to, something to complete, or something to just completely let go of as the past, as history. Do so with love. And I can feel as you all are doing that, this field that we nurture here is getting stronger and stronger. There. Mm-hmm. And it's coming through more and more powerfully, enhanced, if you will, by this full moon. Moon has that effect on our sensorial systems because we sense and emotions have a relationship, if you will, to water, and we're so significantly water, perhaps 75% water in our body. This is a moment of personal healing that we can all just take in. With this vibration of an opening of the intuitive realms for you, opening up the realms of acceptance, of the what is, and also accepting yourself as a beautiful person on the path. Mm. And it's this source harmonic frequency is getting stronger and stronger. You might even feel the pulse of it around you. I'm feeling it circling us. Not enclosing, but including. Mm. And then Source is saying, you know what, in this moment, whatever you can see or perceive, just offer the whole thing up. Just offer it all up. Offer it as a giveaway, especially anything that you can't control. Offer it. Mm. Mm. And the field is clearing now. So this is a, if you will, a sentient gift to all of us. Just a mass clearing. Mm. And that clearing is necessary, was necessary as a preparation for what is coming. And that is acceleration. And prepare yourself, if you're willing, for an accelerating frequency, incoming accelerating frequency to come in tonight. But we wanted the decks kind of cleared before that were to come in. And allow yourself to say, yes, I prepare. I'm ready, willing, and able. I'm ready, willing, and able to receive this accelerating frequency into my expanded field. And I'll wait until I get the yeses. And if this is a no, it's okay. You can say no, not yet. Mm. And what that acceleration means. So I'm hearing someone go, well, what does that mean? It means that in this process of awakening, these installations will be available to us on at intervals to facilitate our own inner awakening to who we really are as divine beings, here to be of service on the planet and in this new awakening reality. It comes in installation so then we can experience it, ride the wave, and then integrate. And that's why the basket needed to be emptied tonight. Okay, now I'm getting some yeses here. The acceleration will include more of what we call the miraculous, synchronicities, intentions manifested, little miracles, and also astute presentation of, okay, now what? A lesson or a blessing. And you are being asked to ride this wave and to ride it as much in the present moment with as little attachment as possible. Mm. And now feel the love coming in as preparation. Feel that love widening your channel, the channel from your soul down through your crown and all the way through your chakras, right into the ground. And open to allow that gorgeous divine love just evenly move through your channel in an awakening path. And love yourself as this is happening. Feel that love for yourself. There we go. And then, of course, through the root chakra, which will then help quell uncertainty. And then all the way through into the ground. and breathe and relax and open. And breathe, relax, and open. And in that opening, there's a softening within. An inclination to soften will greatly enhance your acceleration process. Mm. And in particular, soften the edges around your heart. Mm. Mhm. And now, if you will, open your crown chakra, that area in the top of the head that opens to the divine. Mm. And the first quality of acceleration is discernment. Discernment, being able to see what is yours and what is not. Owning what's yours and what isn't yours, offering it back on a plate without expending tremendous amounts of energy. discernment. And discernment happens very well if you open to guidance. What's my lesson here? Is this mine? Do I need to apologize? Do I need to let this go? Is this something that needs my attention? Or is this something I need to just release with love, 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 love? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Discernment. Mm. The second one is moving now to the throat, and that's truth. So learning to really discern your truth and, when necessary, communicate and speak it. So opening that throat chakra and speak it when possible with the inclusion of love of all. And this is a very big task. To speak your truth with the love of all. And I make that all capital A. And that shifts us then, beautiful people, to the heart chakra. So not just speaking in a loving tone or with love, but knowing that you are in this awakening interconnected with all sentient beings. We are awakening as a one. We're awakening as a one. And find ways to remember this amongst all peoples and tribes. And this includes what we call the four-leggeds and the winged ones, and those of the sea and the waterways, etc. We are all one. We are all one. Now, if on your path you're able to remember these, these divine qualities of discernment and attunement to truth, discernment of truth, and then communication as mm, as a oneness, speaking to another oneness. This is a very big task to be practiced with, whenever possible, non attachment. And while it might be easy to do one of these, it may not always be easy to do with all four of those qualities. But these are gifts to us, divine gifts to us, a greater ability to discern what's mine and what's not mine, and to sense and feel and speak the truth from your expression. And then doing so, remembering the being I'm speaking with and to is the all. Is the all. As we all are. Mm. And now there's a final, shall we say, um, there's a final arraignment of protection around each and every one of you. Perhaps we would call it the shield of the Great Mother. Surrounding you with protection on this journey so that you may maneuver through it with as much ease and grace and realization, because this is also referred to as the path of self-realization. And as you have those realizations, it is very empowering to acknowledge, wow, I just got this gorgeous guidance. Recognizing that when you are receiving guidance and hearing it and listening to it and nodding and being willing to follow it, whether it's go do the laundry or go write that book, go help the poor, or take a look at this particular something that is coming through. Mm. Mm. And so just have that sense or feeling of being surrounded by a divine presence that is loving, and protective and nurturing. Mm. And we ask here this evening that all beings are open to this acceleration, mm, be allowed awareness of it, that all beings who are ready, that this comes into their field and that they are able to see it and feel it and accept it and call it in with love and grace. And with every aha, like, wow, I now get it. Wow. Mhm. Mm. And the last word I heard was joy, because there is a joy when you get something and you go, oh my God. And sometimes there's joy in helping someone. And sometimes there's joy in having this gift and being able to give it to someone. And there's joy also in receiving when someone says something really powerful to you, like, thank you. Wow. And so this path of acceleration is going to come to us from all corners. And sometimes it's the gift of one of the other one of the other tribes, that are around us and show up in sometimes kind of fun ways. Okay, beautiful people. Thank you so much for, and I know some of you are in a faraway time zone. And so we always are very grateful when you are able to be with us. And we send blessings all the way across to everyone. Yes, with love, 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 love. And so join me in this little yummy song. Ready? Love, 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 love. 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 Mm. Okay, namaste.